At the point in our history in our nation when we began to discover that homelessness was a much larger problem than anyone thought, we also discovered that churches were not well equipped to help the homeless. Norristown Ministries Incorporated was started a number of years ago in order to enhance the church's ability to be able to minister in the community, especially with complex social problems like homelessness.
I was homeless through nobody's fault but my own. I needed help, and they gave it to me. People were nice to me, and at the time I didn't know if anyone else was going to be nice to me at all. I now have a job right here where I'm standing. I've been here 3.5 years doing the same thing, and I'm a lot luckier than I've ever been before, and a lot more appreciative, thanks to the Hospitality Center.
I was recovering, I got 13 years clean, and without the hospitality, I would have gotten in trouble and started all over again. So, to me, I think it saved my life.
Well, that was about a year ago. I left this area about a year ago, and I've been off the drugs for over a year now and working steadily. My life is back together again. My life's got focus, you know. My principles and my priorities are correct now. So this is what the center has helped me to do today.
I came to the Hospitality Center about 10 years ago as part of my own personal recovery. I had been self-medicating, and I had been living a lifestyle that was not pleasing to God. I needed something constructive to do, so as I was getting clean and sober, one day at a time, I volunteered at the Hospitality Center, beginning in the kitchen.
The Hospitality Center has in fact been very good for the Main Street in Norristown, in as much as it has taken people off of the Main Street in front of the entrances to businesses and whatnot. They have also disappeared from the steps of the courthouse as well as the Norristown Montgomery County Public Library.
6 or 7 years ago, I was in the street homeless, living from place to place, nowhere to go. Till somebody introduced me to the Hospitality Center, and they got me into rehab. After rehab, I came out, and I had an opportunity to work for the Salvation Army. So I worked for the Salvation Army as a floor man. And now I'm a productive part of Norristown. I'm not a burden on anybody now. I'm a taxpayer and help to keep the community going.
By coming through the doors of the Hospitality Center a year ago, I now have the opportunity to go back to college. Someone believes that I can do it.
The Hospitality Center has been a good friend to me and my children. The Hospitality Center has helped me to get medical help for me and my children as well. I have an apartment now, thanks to the Hospitality Center. We got warm shelter, we got clothes, my children are all in school, we're all happy.
I cannot say enough about the Hospitality Center and what it provided for myself and people like me. Needless to say, Eagleville did a good job, and Hospitality Center supported me in my recovery. I celebrated 18 years clean on the 23rd of March of this year. I am now a licensed professional counselor. I work for Cadenza Incorporated. I'm a program director at one of their facilities. I'm a certified addictions counselor, certified clinical supervisor, and I hold a master's degree in human services. And I credit all of this to God and His mercy and His wisdom to provide a place like Hospitality Center.
You know, so I stayed at a shelter, which is the Sisters, and when you go there, you have to be out by 7 a.m., in at 4 p.m. So I found the doors of the Hospitality Center open at 7 o'clock in the morning. And I've been here ever since. So I've made this my ministry because it's home to me. It's a good feeling when we have a client that goes where we send them and go all the way through and finish and come back here and tell us thank you. Thank you. If it wasn't for the hospitality center, where would I be?
I'm an alcoholic. I'm in recovery. The center, with the support and the love that they have here, have literally saved my life. Every single person that we reach is one less who's lost to the streets, to the violence, to the drugs. One of the things I do is, from time to time, I'll go down to the pawn shop and look and see, do they have any crosses there? I've bought about 20 of them down there, and each one of those I view as somebody selling their soul for the next hit of drugs. And if we can reach them here, steer them to a rehab, steer them to mental health services, and help them when they fall, help them get back up on their feet again and try again. It's one more saved.